Have you ever been in a meeting where you knew the answer, but your mouth just refused to open?
Or worse, you finally spoke and halfway through your sentence you thought, wait, what am I even saying?
You nod confidently, smile politely, but inside your brain is screaming, I should be speaking English better than this.
If meetings make you nervous, quiet, or confused, even though your English is actually good,
then today's episode is for you. Hello and welcome back to English You Hear Every Day, the podcast where we help you speak real-life English with confidence, not textbook English, not boring English.
Exactly. This is the English you hear in offices, meetings, Zoom calls, team discussions, and sometimes awkward silences.
Today's topic is one of the most searched and most feared topics for English learners worldwide: how to speak English in meetings.
Henry, let's be honest. Most people don't stay silent in meetings because they don't know English.
Exactly. They stay silent because they don't know meeting English.
There's a huge difference. In meetings, English is fast, indirect, polite, and strategic. Nobody speaks like grammar books.
And nobody says, "Excuse me, sir, I would like to express my opinion."
If you say that, people will think you're about to give a speech. Problem number 1, fear of interruption.
You wait for the perfect moment to speak, and that moment never comes.
Problem number 2, overthinking grammar.
You're busy correcting tenses in your head while the meeting moves on without you.
Problem number 3, not knowing what to say to start speaking.
And honestly, starting is the hardest part.
Here's something very important. Meetings are about clarity, not perfection.
Native speakers make mistakes too. They just keep talking.
Confidence doesn't come from perfect English. It comes from simple, clear phrases used at the right time.
Let's fix the biggest issue first: how to start speaking.
You don't need long sentences. You need entry phrases.
Try these. I'd like to add something here.
Can I jump in for a second?
Just to clarify,
I have a quick point on this.
from my perspective, these phrases act like a door opener.
Once the door is open, you can speak naturally.
Let's role play.
Okay, imagine we're in a team meeting about deadlines.
Can I jump in for a second? I think the timeline might be a bit tight.
Perfect, simple, clear, professional.
Notice, no fancy words.
Now, what not to say?
Actually, I want to speak something. I have confusion. I didn't understand properly.
Instead, say, I'd like to clarify one thing. Just to make sure I understand. Could you explain that part again?
Meetings are not essays.
If your sentence is getting too long, stop.
Long sentences create panic for you and for listeners.
Short and powerful meeting sentences.
Here are examples of strong, short sentences. I agree with that. I see it differently. That makes sense. I'm not fully convinced. Let's revisit this later. Short sentences sound confident.
Meetings are full of opinions.
And disagreeing doesn't mean fighting. Polite agreement phrases. I completely agree. That's a good point. I was thinking the same. Polite disagreement phrases. I see your point, but I slightly disagree here. Another way to look at this is,
These phrases keep you professional, not aggressive.
let's pause for a second.
Listeners, repeat this out loud. Can I jump in for a second?
Again. Good. That's how confidence starts.
Okay, Henry, now that people know how to enter a meeting, the next fear is, what if I start speaking and then get stuck?
Yes, the famous mid-sentence panic.
Your mouth starts, your brain freezes, and suddenly you're saying, actually, what I mean is...
Which is totally normal, by the way.
Think in structure, not sentences.
Here's the secret most people don't know.
Fluent speakers don't think in long sentences. They think in simple structures.
Structure gives you safety.
The simple 3-step structure, very important.
Whenever you explain an idea in a meeting, follow this. 1, main idea. 2, reason. 3, example or result.
That's it. No grammar stress.
Real meeting example.
Let's say you're discussing a project delay. I think we should extend the deadline, main idea, because the design phase took longer than expected.
Reason. This will help us avoid quality issues. Result.
Clean, clear, professional.
What people usually do wrong. They start with details.
And people get lost.
Meetings are not detective stories.
Better way to start ideas.
Use signposting phrases.
Key signposting phrases, very powerful.
The main issue is, what I'm trying to say is, the key point here is, from a business perspective.
These phrases prepare listeners.
Rule number 5, how to give your opinion confidently.
Many people sound unsure even when they have good ideas.
Because they use weak language.
Weak opinion phrases. I think maybe. I'm not sure, but. This could be wrong, but.
These phrases kill confidence.
Strong but polite opinion phrases.
In my opinion, I believe this approach will work. Based on my experience, I'd recommend, you're not being rude, you're being professional.
Quick role play.
Let's role play a marketing meeting.
As team member.
Based on last month's data, I'd recommend focusing more on short-form content.
That sounds senior level.
Rule number 6, how to handle fast speaking meetings.
This is a big one.
People speak fast, accents change, and suddenly you miss half the meeting.
It's okay to slow the meeting down.
Many learners think asking for repetition looks weak.
It doesn't. It looks responsible.
Polite phrases to ask for clarity. Sorry, could you repeat that? Just to confirm, you're saying, could you slow down a bit, please? Let me make sure I understood this correctly.
These phrases are used by native speakers too.
Rule number 7, repeat and rephrase. Sounds very professional.
One powerful trick is rephrasing.
You repeat the idea in your own words. Example. So if I understand correctly, we're prioritizing quality over speed.
That shows understanding and confidence.
Rule number 8, what to do when you forget a word.
This happens to everyone.
The key is, don't panic.
Life-saving phrases. How should I put this? What I mean is, I'm trying to say that.
These phrases buy you time. Many practice for listeners.
Many practice for listeners. Say this sentence out loud. Based on my experience, I'd recommend this option.
Again, slower.
Henry, let's talk about the scariest skill in meetings.
Interrupting.
Exactly. Because if you wait too long, the topic changes and your idea dies quietly.
Moment of silence for all those lost ideas.
Rule number 9. Interrupting is normal in meetings.
Many learners think interrupting is rude.
In reality, meetings depend on interruption.
The key is how you interrupt.
Here are polite and professional interruption phrases.
Sorry to interrupt, but can I jump in here? Just one quick point. If I may add something.
Notice the tone. Soft, respectful, confident.
Let's imagine someone is talking too long.
Sorry to interrupt, but can we clarify the timeline first?
That's leadership English.
What not to say? Wait. You are wrong. No, listen.
Those phrases sound aggressive, even if your idea is good.
How to disagree without causing tension.
Disagreement is unavoidable.
But good English speakers disagree politely.
Follow this formula. Acknowledge, disagree, give alternative.
I see your point, but I think this approach might increase costs. Another option could be outsourcing this part.
That's calm, professional, and persuasive.
People often say, I don't agree. That's not correct. You're mistaken.
Too direct, too sharp.
Softer disagreement phrases. I'm not sure I completely agree. I see it slightly differently. There's another angle to consider.
These phrases protect relationships.
Now, let's talk about uncomfortable moments.
When someone asks you a question and your brain goes blank.
Safe responses when you're not ready. That's a good question. Let me think about that for a moment. I'll need to check the data on that.
These responses buy you time professionally.
Role play, difficult question.
Sophia, why did the numbers drop last quarter?
That's a good question. I don't have the exact figures right now, but I can follow up after the meeting.
Perfect, no panic.
Meetings often go off topic.
And someone needs to be brave.
Redirecting phrases. Let's come back to the main point. Maybe we can park this for now. Can we focus on the deadline first?
These phrases sound organized and confident.
Silence feels awkward.
But silence can be powerful.
What to say after silence? Any thoughts on this? Does this make sense to everyone? Shall we move forward with this?
Silence doesn't mean failure. It means thinking.
Mini practice for listeners. Repeat after me. I see your point, but there's another angle to consider.
Again, calmly.
Henry, this part is for people who panic when all eyes are on them.
Ah, yes. The moment when someone says, "Okay, Sophia, can you give us an update?"
And your heart starts beating like a drum. Rule 14. Start with the big picture.
Here's the biggest mistake people make.
They jump straight into details.
And everyone gets lost in the first 10 seconds.
The professional update structure.
Use this simple structure. 1. Status now. 2. What's done. 3. What's next. 4. Any issues.
This structure works in any meeting. Real update example. Overall, the project is on track. We've completed the initial testing phase. Next, we'll move into user feedback. The only challenge is the current timeline.
Clear, calm, confident.
Rule 15. Use transition phrases. Very important.
Transition phrases guide listeners.
Without them, your update feels messy.
Useful transition phrases.
First of all, moving on to, as for the next step, finally.
These phrases act like signposts.
Rule 16. How to present ideas, not just information.
Presenting isn't outlisting facts.
It's about direction.
The idea impact formula.
Use this formula, idea plus impact. Example. I suggest reducing the scope, which would help us meet the deadline.
You're not just talking, you're leading.
What makes presentations sound weak? Too many and ah, apologizing too much, speaking too fast.
Confidence comes from control, not speed.
Rule 17. It's okay to pause.
Silence again.
Pauses make you sound thoughtful, not nervous.
Powerful pause phrases.
Let me pause here for a second. I'll stop here and take questions. Does that make sense so far?
Pauses invite engagement.
Rule 18. Handling questions during your update.
Interruptions during presentations are common.
And you don't need to lose control.
Control phrases.
I'll come to that in a moment. That's covered in the next point. Let me finish this thought first.
These phrases keep you in charge politely.
Role play, presentation moment.
Sophia, can you clarify the budget part?
Sure, I'll address that right after this slide.
Smooth and professional.
Rule 19. Sound confident even if you're nervous.
Here's a secret.
Everyone gets nervous.
Confidence-building phrases.
From what we've seen so far, the data suggests our current focus is
These phrases sound grounded and professional.
mini practice for listeners. Repeat. Overall, the project is on track.
Now slower.
Henry, remote meetings are a whole new world, aren't they?
Totally. You're staring at tiny boxes, Wi-Fi glitches, and people multitasking while you're talking.
And somehow everyone speaks faster than normal,
Preparation is key.
even more than in-person meetings.
Good lighting and camera angle. Headphones or a good microphone. Test your screen share. Have notes ready. Mute yourself when not speaking.
Small details make you appear confident and professional.
Your voice is your power in online meetings.
Speak slightly slower than normal.
Emphasize key words. Pause between points.
Avoid and ah. Use short, clear sentences. Repeat important points if needed. Speak with energy, not monotone.
Energy keeps people awake, especially on long calls.
In global teams, accents vary widely. Some are hard to understand.
Don't pretend you understand everything. Clarify politely.
Could you repeat that last part? Just to make sure I understand. Do you mean,
These phrases are polite and professional, even with native speakers.
in remote meetings, people can be invisible?
So call people by name, ask questions, and invite opinions.
John, what do you think about this? Maria, do you have any updates on your side? Does anyone else have feedback?
It shows leadership and keeps everyone involved.
Reading from notes without looking at the camera, talking too fast, ignoring people's reactions, overusing chat instead of speaking.
These make you sound robotic or disengaged.
Look at the camera when speaking. Nod or smile to show you're listening. Summarize key points aloud. Speak confidently, even if unsure.
It's all about projecting presence through a screen.
Imagine you need to update your manager remotely.
Hi team, the project is on track. We completed the testing phase, and next we'll focus on user feedback. Does anyone see any potential issues before we move forward?
Clear, confident, and engaging, even online.
Chat is powerful, but don't rely on it for main points.
Use it to share links, small clarifications, or follow-ups, not your main message.
Henry, we've covered a lot. Starting, speaking, disagreeing, presenting, online meetings. But what separates average speakers from pros?
It's the small, advanced habits, the subtle things that make people listen and respect you.
Rule number 25, use strategic pauses.
Pauses aren't just for thinking, they create emphasis.
Pause before and after key points. People subconsciously pay more attention.
Example, the deadline is next Friday. So we need to prioritize tasks carefully. Boom, instant authority.
Rule number 26, control the flow.
In every meeting, some topics drift.
A pro speaker guides the discussion without dominating it.
Phrases to control meeting flow. Let's focus on the main agenda. Can we table this and revisit later? I suggest we wrap up this point and move forward.
You're polite but assertive.
Rule number 27. Use powerful agreement and reinforcement.
Agreeing strategically makes you a team player and leader.
Advanced agreement phrases. That's exactly right, and I'd add, I completely agree, and here's another angle. Yes, and we could also consider,
it makes you sound collaborative and smart. Rule number 28, handle tension like a pro.
Meetings sometimes get heated. People interrupt or disagree sharply.
The key is to stay calm, neutral, and redirect.
Tension-reducing phrases. I understand your concern. Let's explore solutions. That's a good point. Let's see how it fits our goal. Let's focus on facts to guide our decision.
You maintain authority without conflict. Rule number 30, summarize and close strongly.
Never leave a meeting without summarizing key points.
It shows professionalism and ensures clarity.
Summary phrases. To summarize, the main takeaways are, next steps include, we'll follow up on,
simple, structured, confident. Rule number 31, sound natural, not formulaic.
All these phrases are tools. Don't memorize rigid scripts.
Use them naturally, mix them, adjust tone.
Natural professional example.
Hi team, overall the project is on track. We completed testing and next user feedback will guide the next phase. Does anyone see any challenges before we proceed?
Confident, clear, professional. Sounds like a senior employee, not a student.
Bonus tip, body language in meetings.
Even in virtual meetings, your posture matters.
Sit upright, look at the camera, nod while listening, use hand gestures moderately.
It reinforces your words and boosts confidence.
Mini practice for listeners.
Say this confidently. To summarize, our main focus is testing first, then feedback, and finally implementation next month.
Say it slowly, pause at commas, and smile, even on Zoom.
If this episode helped you feel more confident about speaking English in meetings, don't keep it to yourself.
Give this episode a like, share it with a friend or colleague who struggles in meetings, and help them speak up with confidence too.
And don't forget to subscribe to English You Hear every day for more practical, real-life English you can actually use at work.
We post new episodes regularly to help you sound clear, confident, and professional without stress.
Thanks for listening. Keep practicing, keep speaking.
And we'll see you in the next episode.